Welcome back to another video of how to rug pull. So if you guys want to be hitting P&Ls like this, and even ones like this, then you need to watch this video. What's going on, guys? We're back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you all the new features with Vortex. Now I know I took a little bit of a break, so been a lot of changes here with Vortex. So I'm going to get started and show you what's new. So to get the bot started, all you got to do is do /start. And then it will bring you to this page here. Now, to get to their actual home page, all you do is click the home, or you can type it. And now you're back at this page. Now, I know it looks just like how it looked before, but you can spam launch it, and I already explained that in my last video what spam launch does, but I'll give a simple little recap for what it actually does. So spam launch, say you already have the Twitter page made and everything, and you just want to get a little bit more traction out there. So what you're going to do is you're going to spam launch, throw about I would say like anywhere from like 0.2 to 0.3 Sol to get those coins out there. And what it's going to do is it's going to spit out several coins of what you're already launching just to get your Twitter page out there. Now, this is a good organic way to get some traction onto your Twitter page. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is you can go over here, create a new project, and you have two options. You can either create a new coin or create a CTO. Now, for this one, for today, we're just going to be creating a new coin. And then you have three different options you can launch on. You can launch on Pump Fund, which I recommend. Radium, you could launch on, or Bonk also. I still go with Pump Fund. I think it's the best one out there. So now that we click Pump Fund, the next thing that we're going to do is update our token metadata. All right, so now that you're here, you can put in a name for whatever you want to do. So whatever name you want to choose, whatever your project's going to be, you can just click on that and then type the name in. Now the symbol, what the symbol is going to be is that's going to be what pops up when you're actually trading. So for instance, like right here, how you can see new pairs and all these tokens are the ones that are coming out. Now, like Fart Turtle, Slithery IO, Dog, DWU, 8 Ball, all these are new tokens that are coming out. So that symbol is going to be that first name right here that you see. Now, description, that's going to be in your token. This can be whatever. This could be a short little description of what your token is. If you're doing like an AI project, you can type up what the AI project is and what it's doing and how it's doing. And then your Twitter, Telegram, website, and image are all in one click of a button. So Twitter, all you got to do is go to your Twitter page, click it, copy, and then click Twitter, and then paste it into here. Same thing with Telegram, and same thing with the website. Now, image, you want to make sure that whatever image you put in is going to be a square. So Vortex is actually pretty good. If it's not square, it will tell you. And if you need to modify it or something like that, you can do that very simply by just going over to Canva or something. Now that that's all set, the next thing that we're going to do is you can go to the project wallets and set up how many wallets you want to use. Now, I would recommend using anywhere to 10 to 15 wallets if you're doing a minimum of 10 Sol. Now, this is what I saw the best results with. I personally use 15 wallets and I'll split up 10 Sol between those 15 wallets. All right, now that you have your project wallets all created, right, however many you decided to make, I highly recommend you going to, not there, I highly recommend you going to Sol Disperser and clicking Hard Disperse. Now, what Hard Disperse is going to do is going to have multiple transactions that go to each and every wallet, and it's going to send your funds to those wallets where they're completely untraceable. So Bubble Maps isn't going to pick it up. No one's going to be able to find what wallet they actually came from. And then once you're done with that, you're going to go over to Wallet Warmup and warm those wallets up so that they are active wallets and they are not fresh wallets. So what wallet warmup is going to do is basically it's going to make transactions on your wallet so that it's not a fresh wallet, so that when you go over to Axiom or whatever you're typically trading on, it doesn't show that they're fresh wallets and that they have trades almost like they're a pro trader. Now, this is one of the key features with Vortex because without this, then it will just show that you have bots that are buying in and that they're not pro traders. And when you're typically trading, you want them to be pro traders in there because that means real active people are buying into your token. Now, the good thing about Vortex that they recently added is this get CA. So when you create the token, it's actually going to give you the CA in advance so that you can put it into your Twitter or have that code or have that CA ready so that you can send it out immediately as soon as you are ready to launch the token. All right, so this smart sell option is one of the new features that they recently just put out there. So what smart sell does is you're going to be able to set up you're going to be able to set it up automatically that it sells on buys and it can sell a percentage of when someone buys. So say you already have 5 SOL in there spread across your 10 wallets, whatever. You can set it up so that when someone new buys in, you can sell off 1, 2, 3% of the token or more, depending on what you want to do. You can also set an amount. So, like, say someone is only buying zero point 0.1. Obviously, you don't want to sell when someone puts in zero point 0.1. But say you have like a 5 SOL buy or you have a 2 SOL buy, you can set a minimum SOL amount that it's actually going to activate that auto sell and it will sell on those bigger wallets that are coming in. Now, this feature is awesome because when you have those 2, 3, 4 sell buys that are coming into your new token, you have multiple wallets that are selling on top of these big purchases, which is instantly going to make your pockets a lot fatter. You can also set a minimum market cap that this activates on. So say you have a 2 SOL buy and you're sitting anywhere around that 10K range, that's going to bring you up to like 11, 12,000 market cap. So you can set it so that it activates when it hits that 10K range. So when you have those bigger buys, it sells a little bit more. Now, if you look at this auto take profit, it's very similar. You can set up the minimum market cap that you want to set it up. So let's say 10,000. Now, the market cap is going to be set to 10,000. You can sell 25%. And so that's going to sell 25% when it hits the 10,000 market cap. And all you do is click on. Now you have 4 different options down here to launch with. Personally, I always recommend going with this launch plus snipe. So what that's going to do is it's going to launch the token and send some of your wallets in right away so that it snipes right in instead of having snipers get in before you actually can switch over. Launch with bundle is going to send your bundle in right away, and launch is just going to be the dev wallet. Now, launch bundle plus snipe, what this is going to do is pretty similar to the launch plus snipe, but it's going to send your bundles in right away. Now, this may or may not miss. Sometimes you may have some of your bundles that get in and some don't. So I always recommend going with this launch plus snipe. Looking over at the swap manager, they brought a whole new thing to the swap manager. Now you can see how much profit you have. You can see the liquidity, your hold percentage, how much it's worth, how much you've bought, and how much you sold. You can also set it into intervals of when you want to buy. So say you wanted to set it in intervals where it buys every 6 seconds. So you can set the max to 6 seconds. So it's going to buy every 6 seconds, it's going to send a new wallet in. So this makes it look a little bit more organic and not like you just have a bump bot on there, which you can also do through Vortex. If you wanted to set up the bump bot, all you have to do is go back to the main menu, hit bump bot, and then send Sol over to that address. And then you can just set the bump bot up so that you have those automatic buys, which is pinging your pump fund, which is going to increase to more active buyers. So now that you're here, right, you're back on the swap manager. you have obviously your creator wallet and then the 5 wallets that you made, or however many you made. And there's multiple pages depending on how many wallets you decided to make. I believe you can make up to, last time I checked was like 35 wallets. They might have increased it. So if you're rocking with a big bankroll and you can afford those 35 wallets, I would absolutely recommend you to do that, because if you warm all those wallets up, it makes it look like you have 35 different users that are in actively into your coin, which is nice because if you have 35 active people in your coin, it's going to entice other people to get in your coin instead of just having 10 or 5 people in there. When you see that, it's going to be a little bit shady to other people. Now, they also set it up so that you can buy by just making these green and then clicking buy, or you can sell, same thing, by clicking them green and then clicking sell. As well as you can set it so that, say you wanted to sell wallets 2, 3, and 5 at 25%, you can manually do that also. And say you're just straight up trying to rug the coin, you can just come down here, hit sell all plus dev, and you have to click it twice. It's going to pop up with this warning, and you just do it again. Now, say you just wanted to sell the dev, all you do is click the creator wallet and click sell, and it's just going to sell the dev wallet. Now, lastly, because I know a lot of you are probably concerned with like what to do next, like how do I get this money that I just made back? All you have to do that is you go back to Soul Disperser, and then you hit, or get back Soul. Yeah, you go to Soul Disperser and you hit click get back Soul, and you send your wallet address back, and it's just going to send all those funds back to you. I hope you guys liked the video. I know it's a little bit more of a shorter one today, but if you want to see a more in-depth video, get this to 50 likes, and I'll get another video out there as soon as possible.